Today is the last day of the cruise, and it's Castaway Cay Day. So I brought the other GoPro because we're gonna do some jet skiing and bike rentals and just walking around Castaway. Final stop on our 7-night journey.
No.
But right now we're gonna go get some breakfast at Cabanas and get some coffee because I'm still kind of groggy from yesterday's massage. And they got a crane out there doing some painting and maintenance. I don't know where they keep that thing on the ship. It's huge. There's Castaway Cay. So right over here you've got the family area. On the far side of the island is the adult area. And then you've got some various shops and stuff in the middle of the island. It's very pretty, very blue. Jen got her bagels, muffins, a Mickey waffle with chocolate sauce, and her fruit. Oh yeah, I did as well. So Jen left the jet ski tickets back in the stateroom, so she's going back to go get it. But I don't know if we're gonna get down there in time. We've been kind of running late this entire cruise. Evidently starts in like 15 minutes. Oh, they got classic Mickey in the elevator. Nana, Aladdin, Genie, the Three Caballeros, Buzz, Woody, and the lobby. How nice. And we are on Castaway Cay. How nice. Says we need to be on board by 4:45 p.m.
I think I'll
Stay the entire time. There they are, cleaning again.
Look.
Always cleaning. Oh, there's Captain Hook. Hello, how you doing, Captain Hook? There they are, pressure washing the ship. Constantly cleaning. Clean, clean, clean. And they offer you towels and cooler bags for purchase. And a gas pump that's been completely taken over by foliage. And master shipbuilder Bob Chapek. Donald's meeting in front of the post office at Castaway Cay. You can actually send stuff in that post office too. Yeah. It's a real post office. And it's the only place to get a postmarked envelope from Castaway Cay. Oh, and Captain Jack is out. Jack Sparrow. In front of the cannon. That makes sense. So our tickets for the jet ski says that we need to go to
F.
Boat Beach, which is F, which is right here, and we're right about here. Okay. So we got a ways to go.
That makes sense.
So they do offer a tram service that'll take you to Scuttle's Cove and Castaway Beach, which is further down that way, but we just didn't want to go to the Boat Beach where we load up on those jet skis. So we're just gonna walk it. Here we are at Castaway Cay. Look at that water. Oh man, we could have taken the tram. It would have dumped us off right next to Boat Beach. It's alright though. I think this is where we go. I think this is Boat Beach.
Straight line.
Straight line it is.
Follow me, guys.
You're not even going that fast. I'm like,
Hold on tight. Full speed now.
no!
I am. That's full speed.
I feel like everyone else is going faster.
I know. What the heck?
Look at that.
Why is ours going so slow? Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. They gave us the slow one. I don't know. It says check engine. Are we the last ones?
Yeah.
Are we really?
Yeah, they're all up there.
Oh man.
Alright, there we go.
There we go. There we go.
Oh.
Maybe we had some sand in our engine. Whoa.
They're waiting for us.
I don't know. Oh boy, hold on. Look how pretty this is. pretty?
Wow.
Oh, looks like we're going to that island. All right. Whew. That was fun. So now we're taking a break from the jet skis.
My arms hurt.
Your arms hurt?
I'm holding on.
But they took us all the way out to the sandbar. There's our ship way out there. They took us all the way to the sandbar, and they're playing like reggae music.
Yeah.
And they told us we were gonna take like a 5-minute break. Get to sit, swim, walk around, or they can splash us and wipe out.
Did you get that?
I did. I got that. If you find any treasure, Jen, be sure to keep it.
Yeah. Where am I gonna hold it?
This is like the softest sand
I know.
ever.
There's something there. Black.
Wanna go take a look?
Yeah. I don't wanna mess up there.
I think it's just like kelp.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing exciting. We can continue walking down this sandbar. Well, I can't get over how blue this water is. By the way, in case you're wondering, this water is like bath water. It is so nice. It was a little chilly when we first got in, but now it's like bath water. This is wonderful. There's our jet skis over there. All right, you want to go back to where our jet skis are? It's peaceful. I'm gonna say this is definitely more peaceful than being on the family beach.
Yeah.
We found a giant starfish. Wow. That's cool. What'd you find, Jen?
A really broken shell.
A broken shell. So once you let out of the tram, you come down this way and you have all the watercraft rentals right here on Boat Beach. But right over here is where your merchandise is, and then they sell first aid as well, yep. But the merchandise is exclusive to Castaway Cay. You can't find it anywhere else. And the most photogenic spot on the island, Mount Rustmore. Population 13. Where do you think they got that 13 from? Is that 13 characters?
I don't know.
I think it's characters who live here.
Yeah, maybe.
So the name of this store is She Sells, and then the seashells is crossed out and says everything else. They have Castaway Cay Spirit jerseys with hoodies.
But it's like my hoodie that I got.
Yeah.
Now I want it. God.
And then they've got this one. This is Castaway Cay. Ooh, I like that shirt. Get there fast, then take it slow.
I like the color too.
Yeah. Castaway Cay, I like this shirt. Castaway Cay, nice little bag. Oh yeah. Oh, now you get to hold it up. Ooh, look at the ornament.
I like it.
Castaway Cay. Whoa.
Yeah, I like this better, I think.
My hands are so dry from the seawater. Castaway Cay.
Look at that photo.
Oh, the little keychains. A cool phone case. All the different Castaway key pins. You can get an Olaf towel that says Castaway Cay.
Women's stuff.
Yeah. Relax, unwind, enjoy. You could get an Olaf ornament made of sand.
No.
I mean, he's not made of sand, but nothing's better than doing nothing. That shirt's cool. Mickey in Paradise.
Freeze! Everybody is doing really well. Ow. Goof! Buddy, the music stopped and I said freeze! Like all the boys and girls have said freeze. And Zach even managed to do it. I'll give you another chance. Let's keep dancing! Break it down. Let's
go. So now we're at Cookies BBQ. This is where we go to get fed. Burgers, hot dogs, all on the grill. Alrighty, what do we have to eat? There's the open grill back there. Thank you, appreciate it. It's completely complimentary. I will grab some potato chips. Jen's getting some potato salad. So I think I'm gonna get some of that garlic mozzarella flatbread he just pulled out of the oven. Yeah, this is it right here. Totally grabbing some of this. Mahi mahi. Corn on the cob. Hot dogs. Cheeseburger. And a big giant cookie. Can't go wrong with that. Banana bread. Pineapple muffin bar. And fresh fruit. You can always come back and get more, Jen.
I know.
Remember that.
I know.
Alright, let's go. I ate my entire cookie. It was that good.
I haven't had one. I'm so
Oh, no cookie for Jen. But hey, we get to go on a bike ride next.
And I'll have a cookie.
Yeah. And check out that cell phone tower that's hidden like a palm tree. Except it doesn't have any of the palm fronds on it right now, so it sticks out like a sore thumb. And you could come over here and get your hair braided. But we're not going to do that. And that's the family beach. It's actually fairly quiet for being a family beach today. There's a lot of hammocks too.
Yeah.
A lot of hammocks under the palm tree. So this is an actual Bahaman store that's on the island, since we are in the Bahamas. Here's the second shop on the island owned and operated by Disney. It's called By the Seashore, which when you combine it with the previous store on the other side called She Sells Seashells, forms the phrase she buys seashells by the seashore, or something like that. I feel like this is all the 5K stuff. Daily dose of vitamin C. The sea is calling me.
It's like Moana.
It is. It's also huge.
Yeah. I can't even get this hat off. Because I had it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're good. That's a big hat.
That's too big.
Yeah. I like your other hat.
Yeah.
This is all the 5K. It's a cool looking shirt. Finisher. Got a jogging jacket. That's soft. Pajama pants or jogging pants?
Yeah,
Yoga pants.
I like them.
Any cool hats? Oh, it's the 5K.
Yeah.
And they got sandals, Havaiana sandals. But we have that store back at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
And they got an Olaf ice cream smoothie stand and an alcohol bar. I guess this is where the 5K starts. Oh, and it says the time. This would be where the time is posted. Huh. Cool. Is it really high? get it, pull it down real quick and see if it's too high. Is it too high?
Yellow one?
So I get the blue one, she gets the yellow one?
Yes.
Alright, good deal. Is that better?
Dad.
That's so much better? Alright.
Dad.
We're on the bike path. Just going across Castaway Cay, you know, no big deal. Right?
No big deal.
No big deal. Oh, so this is the runway. Ah. So fun fact about Castaway Cay. Used to be called Gorda Cay, which was a drug smuggling island. So before Disney got a hold of it, it was a drug smuggling island called Gorda Cay. They used this runway to smuggle drugs into the US. It was kind of a messed up story, kind of a dark history of this island.
It's like the jungle.
Such a peaceful stroll through Castaway Cay. I like this bike path.
Yeah.
I like how peaceful it is. We're coming up to the observation deck. The observation deck allows us to get a better view of the island. How you doing back there?
Good.
I like this bike path.
Really nice.
I think I want to do this every time we come here now.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I'm like busting my muscles to bike. Because there's no hills.
Already busted my muscles on the jet ski. So my legs are like hurting a little.
Oh, look at that cool thing. Slow down. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that is. It's like not hot at all.
No, I feel like the last time we were here it was.
When was that? That was like
November.
November?
But we did walk to Serenity Bay.
That's true.
Don't do that.
Don't walk to Serenity Bay. Ride a bike.
Or the tram.
It's way more peaceful.
Yeah.
So did you have fun on the jet ski?
Yeah. A little scared, but.
Guys,
Hey!
what do you want to do?
What do you want to do? I think we're bike riding. What are you doing?
I'm so fast.
Disney Cruise Line anchor. I wonder if that was a real
Yeah,
anchor.
but you're really fast.
You making friends back there?
Yeah, I did. He's like, I'm so fast. I'm like, you're like the Flash. What do you guys want to do? Hang out with you.
Yeah.
Duh.
There's the observation deck. Check that out. Follow Carol Danvers. So this is really cool. They've got all the flags. They go up and down to the right. And they're international code flags. And they actually spell out, because I just looked at the guide here, welcome to Castaway Cay.
Oh, cool.
That is cool. Alright, let's go check it out. This place feels a lot like Typhoon.
Yeah. But better.
Yeah, Typhoon Lagoon. Wow.
Outhouse with a pelican.
Oh, that's cute. Look, there's a pelican on a boat, like a hydro boat.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of funny. Like right out there.
I noticed the signs, the bike trail signs had little pelicans.
Little pelicans. It's like the mascot. Oh yeah, he's in the outhouse out there. Huh. We can go up even higher. Let's go up even higher. Oh wow.
Wow. Get my phone out.
That is special.
There's my little buddy.
Oh, is he right down there? Yep, there he is.
He's struggling.
Wow. There's the Fantasy right out there. And you'll see that most of the island has been untouched. That's Serenity Bay over there. Look how blue that water is on the horizon.
That's what we just skied through.
Yeah, wonder if you could see anything good. Here's the pelican.
Is this supposed to usually have water?
What's that?
It almost looks like this is supposed to have water. Like did it dry out?
Maybe. See if we could look out at the ship. Let's see. get back on our bikes and we're gonna go that way because we came in this way. We're gonna go that way, down the runway further to Serenity Bay, stop and look at the beach, get a drink, and then come back. Sound good?
Yeah.
Off we go, back on our bike ride. Yay! Hey little buddy, you got a fun looking tail. Are you an inhabitant of Castaway Cay? Hello. Oh, he's dancing for you, Jen. Here we go. Whee! Onto the bike path.
Do you want to get some water?
Yeah. Get some water at the refill station. There's the observation tower we were just up. Off to Serenity Beach. Serenity Beach we come.
Serenity Beach.
That's where the adults kind of go to hang out. There's no kids over there.
No.
Apparently there's a view of the beach. So we're gonna go there. So Jen,
Yeah.
what was your favorite point on Castaway Cay thus far?
I like when we stopped on the jet ski, the sandbar. That was my favorite thing so far.
All right.
I know that's weird, but it was so pretty.
What's your favorite part of the entire cruise?
Oh gosh. Probably the massage. What's your favorite?
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, this bike ride is gonna definitely be up there.
Yeah.
This is so cool, it's like peaceful.
You don't feel like you're on the beach,
No,
like at all.
I like it, and there's stuff to look at. But my favorite, I don't know, there's some good ones. The nightclub entertainment was pretty good. Chris in the nightclub is pretty awesome. I don't know, there's a lot. There's a lot of good stuff, but I guess that's a sign of a good vacation.
Yeah.
Cozumel was cool. I liked
Grand
Cozumel.
Cayman was
Grand
nice.
Cayman was nice, yep. No, there's some good stuff. Going on a nice bike ride near Serenity Beach. Those are the cabanas that you could rent out on Serenity Beach. Yeah, they got their own secret entrance.
Those fill up fast.
Yeah, they do. And here we are, back at the end of the trail. Apparently there's a good view of the water. Sure looks like it. Well, check it out. Let's kind of a quick water break first. And here we are at the end of the bike trail. What is cool is that is Serenity Bay where the adults are. We rode our jet skis all the way out to that island right there.
We went far, but that's like really far.
Yeah, that's pretty far out. That's exactly where, that's the sandbar we were at. Interesting. Pretty cool. You ready to head back?
Yeah.
Alright. So now we're headed back to drop off the bikes at the bike rental place. Maybe hit one of the stores. And then maybe sit in a hammock for 5 minutes or so. 10 minutes? Okay, 10 minutes. Jen says 10 minutes. And then head back to the ship. We're gonna take off. That bird almost hit me. We're gonna take off on the runway. Whee! Yeah, Jen's butt's starting to hurt sitting on these. I have to say, as smooth as it is, my butt's starting to hurt too. I think it's time to head back. Yeah, my butt's starting to hurt. Alright, time to say goodbye to our bikes. Goodbye, bikes. Thanks for taking us around the island. Got some more Powerade to make sure I'm hydrated. Jen got an ice cream. Jen thinks that she found a few hammocks that were open. It's not paradise unless you lay down on a hammock for a few minutes. Alright, there's your hammock. There you go, Jen. All is right in the world. No trip's complete without a hammock nap.
Yeah, she's 9 years old.
Right, Jen?
Right.
And it's like 2 hours before we have to be on the ship. The ship's right over there. But this is the best time to catch a hammock in the family section, because all the families are now heading back to the ship. So it opens up all the hammocks for us. So I think we're gonna take a little nap, about an hour snooze in this hammock under the palm tree. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. So we're gonna take a nap now. So I woke up to raindrops coming from these clouds.
Yeah.
Yep, looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, that was a good nap. Need some help. It's so hard getting out of hammocks. Alrighty, we're headed back to the ship. Yeah, say goodbye, Castaway Cay. You were very peaceful.
But also very active.
Yeah, it was a very active day at Castaway Cay. But now it's time to go back.
No.
Back over the falls.
That's gone too.
There's the ship heading back to the Fantasy to complete our 7-night voyage.
I don't want to.
I'm sorry. On this island you are called a castaway. The last bit of the jet skis coming back to port. Say goodbye, Castaway Cay.
No.
I wonder what happens if you suddenly just forgot your passport. Or like you lost it. Like I've got mine, but like what if you lost it?
I don't know.
Do you get to stay on Castaway forever?
Whoops, I threw it in the ocean.
Get to be a castaway for the rest of your life?
Yes.
A giant castaway buoy. Longitude and latitude. That's pretty cool. And they're still cleaning the ship. They're constantly cleaning the ship. That's why it looks so spectacular. Thomas is waiting for you at home. Does that make...
Bring him here.
No, we can't bring Tom. We can't bring Tom. He would be terrified. You kidding me? There's no way he would love it here. And on to the gangway to say goodbye to Castaway Cay. We don't know when we'll see you next, but we will see you soon. All right, Jen. Don't cry. It'll be okay. Everything will be alright. Jen's a little sad because she knows that this is the last night.
I don't like the...
Wait, did they already take down their...
Oh,
their...
they did.
Oh, that's sad. They took down the light up Mickey.
Aw. I was looking for my board. I didn't have anything to write.
Oh no. It's all coming back. We're snapping back to reality. We're gonna have to keep our pirate and star for future cruise.
Hey.
Jen, we need to go.
No.
Are they driving away?
The little go-karts are, yeah.
The Pargos?
Yeah.
Oh no. Bye, Castaway Cay. Quick wardrobe change. And now we're going to get a bite to eat. A little snack before the last dinner. Jen got done wiping her tears off the porthole. Hey Jen, you know what makes me feel better when I'm sad?
Chocolate.
Ice cream. Oh no, it's somebody's badge. How are they gonna solve the case of the missing puppies? We gotta meet Pluto, and then that'll complete the gang.
That'll be everybody.
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Got it. Yeah.
You know it's sad when children are crying.
Just sobbing.
It's that sad. Can we talk about the amount of compliments we've gotten on our Avengers jackets?
A lot.
I counted at least 10 asking us where we got it. By the way, we just hiked up a bunch of steps. It's a peacock. That's a good one to
I've
end
never
on.
had a peacock before.
Yeah, that's a good one to end on. Also, Jen bought Chippendale.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's all about them chipmunks. Alright, we're in the atrium lobby. Something it is.
Welcome to Bahamas, the beautiful Disney fantasy lobby atrium. I'm like your assistant cruise director, and before we do this, I want to know one thing. Have you had an excellent overall cruise experience? You want to see some of your favourite Disney friends, am I right? So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without further ado, please give it up for the beautiful Princess Cinderella! A round of applause going as we introduce Princess Ariel, Princess Tiana. It's time for our disco dog, it's Pluto! And go Goofy for Goofy! And I'm introducing the most feverish duck on the high seas, it's Daisy Duck. And now time for the number one duck on the high seas, it's Donald Duck. Here we go, ready Donald? Number one, number one, number one. And now the most cheekiest chipmunks on the high seas is Chippendale. Now introducing one of our captains, it's Captain Minnie.
I like that outfit better than.
Now introducing the one, the only, the original, another captain, it's Captain Mickey Mouse! Good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Well, folks, we're going to give you around about 10 minutes time to get a final photograph, an autograph, a hug, or maybe even a kiss from one of your favourite Disney friends.
It's Captain Minnie for the first time this entire cruise.
It's cute. I like the dress. It looks better.
You like the dress?
Yeah.
Jen, do you want to be a captain? No.
I just want to enjoy it.
Well, that was sad. Yeah! Avengers jackets.
A big hit.
For the win. We've gotten like 20 compliments for this thing. We're gonna wear it all the time.
Yeah, except
All
we
the
live in
time.
Florida.
Yeah. You know, I've walked past this painting several times, and I never realized that it was in front of New York City, which is where we were just at not too long ago. Aw, what are those tugboats from?
I don't know.
What does it say? Does it say?
What does it say?
Music Land. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
It's a short film. I feel stupid for not knowing this.
And tell us, Chandler, what qualifies you to perform as Miley Cyrus?
I hear Party in the USA when I wake up in the mornings and I just pop my eyes.
Just, you can't help yourself. Every day is a party, no matter where you are. Wonderful stuff. Sir, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Will.
Well, what qualifies you to perform as pop sensation Miley Cyrus?
Absolutely nothing.
I can't wait to see it memorialised in life. So, sir, come take centre stage. Somebody out there scream, cheer, go wild and crazy for Miley Cyrus #1! Well done, sir. Well done.
Wow.
Well done, you win. Excellent, sir. I'm expecting big things.
Anthony's doing it.
All virgin eyes. Wait, the four of you get out of here. Nobody gets any points. That was disastrous. The winning team are team number 2. Congratulations. Come on down. But let me introduce myself one more time for the last time. My name's Chris. What's my name?
Great.
Well, that was a fun little act that we saw at the end there.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. The whole nightclub entertainment's been fantastic on this cruise.
Chris.
Chris
amazing.
is the man. Anthony was good too.
Yeah, I like Anthony.
You liked Anthony.
He's funny.
Yeah, they're both really good. Good job, guys. So that's it. A wonderful vacation. Don't cry. Don't cry. You're not crying.
It's fine.
We're not crying right now.
Fine.
It was a wonderful trip.
It was.
It was.
It was.
And we're totally
That's
going to come
why I'm
back
tearing up.
and do another one. this exact ship with mostly the same crew will be doing the Eastern Caribbean. We did the Western Caribbean, so we
Yeah.
might have to come back and do another one.
Yeah.
Would you
always.
be okay with
I
that?
mean, yeah.
But no, it was a fun trip. Glad you guys could ride with us. For those who don't actually get to go on a Disney cruise, hopefully this is the closest you can get to it, and get a feeling of what we went through the past 7 days.
If not, save your pennies. It's totally worth it.
Absolutely.
I might be broke now, but it was worth it.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun trip. Great memories.
Yeah.
That will now be immortalized on YouTube. But if you enjoyed this video or the playlist of videos, be sure to give it a like. Be sure to give all the videos a like. And if you have any comments, put them down below.
And subscribe.
Be sure to subscribe.
We haven't said that this whole trip.
I know. So now you need to. Until next time. Bye.